Today, the administration released a new memo with a March deadline for agencies to submit reorganization plans. Scripps News White House correspondent Haley Bull is live now with more. So, Haley, what else can you tell us about this memo that has now been circulating?
Joy, while agency heads met today for the first cabinet meeting here at the White House with Elon Musk included in that, they also received new direction on their planning to cut the size of their workforce. You mentioned that memo from the offices of management and budget, as well as personnel, sending them guidance on developing plans to meet President Trump's ordered proposal for what the memo calls large-scale reductions in force. That order from the president initially calls for agency leads to collaborate with their DOGE team leads. Now, the Department of Government Efficiency has been working across the federal workforce to cut what it views as waste, fraud, and abuse. Now, it is not clear what the ultimate scope of these reductions ultimately will be, but Trump indicating during remarks in his cabinet meeting that the EPA could be looking at 65%. Its administrator telling us this when we asked about the size of cuts.
Well, as far as the number of personnel dropping, it's happening in a few different ways. The total amount may be a little over 1,000. There are people who took the fork in the road, the VERA, the voluntary early retirement. There are a few hundred probationary employees. As we return to work, some people may decide that they don't want to return to work. But that number all added up is probably a little over 1,000 as of right now.
Are you making the final call over positions and funding streams that are cut? Is that your say at the end of the day?
100%. The work, though, with DOGE has been primarily on helping to identify grants that can be canceled, including media subscriptions as well, where the agency was overpaying for certain subscriptions that weren't being utilized to the extent that the agency was paying. So a lot of it has been related to grants. We've canceled around 30 grants working with DOGE, totaling over $120 million of savings, which is a lot of money.
And Joy, officials here telling us that Elon Musk is overseeing DOGE, describing him as an advisor to Trump, which comes just a day after the White House identified Amy Gleason as its acting administrator. And that revelation followed a court filing from the government that stated, quote, Mr. Musk has no actual or formal authority to make government decisions himself. Mr. Musk can only advise the president and communicate the president's directives. Now, we pressed the White House on what authority specifically DOGE has in this work.
DOGE does not have any unilateral actual authority. DOGE has an amazing role in this federal government. When you look at executing the orders of that executive order, that is coming through from the agency head and department head, in which they're all aboard the DOGE mission, right? Elon Musk is an SGE. He is not a DOGE, okay? He works on behalf of the President of the United States as an advisor to the President of the United States to ensure that, yes, DOGE is doing the will of what the president wants, but also a lot of other things.
For DOGE, who does DOGE report to?
Elon Musk is overseeing DOGE.
And a lot of questions for Elon Musk today in that cabinet meeting, Joy, from reporters following an email blasted out to federal workers over the weekend calling for them to respond with a bullet list of things they had accomplished in the past week. Some agencies directing their employees not to respond or pause responding, while Musk on the platform X indicated that they could face terminations if they did not. Today, Musk indicating that they are planning to send a second email once more, describing this as an effort to identify employees who are not alive. Now, Trump implying once more today that those who do not respond could potentially face termination. Joy.
Scripps News White House correspondent Haley Bull, thank you for all of that reporting for us today from the White House.